If you are struggling to get stops in Madden 26, or if you're just tired of your coverage defenders leaving wide open receivers all over the field, stop what you're doing right now and watch this video because I'm about to break down one simple tip that will make your coverage defense elite in Madden 26 starting now. So far this year, I've talked a lot about different zone coverages and match defenses that you can use to play better defense in Madden 26. But one of the most common questions I get on my channel is how to play zone and match at the same time. Because a lot of players want to use their zone drops, but they also want to have the ability to play match. Now, most people think that this is not possible because, well, in order to play match, you need to set your zone drops to default. But there is actually a secret trick that you can use to play match coverage with your zone drops on. So you can essentially play match and zone at the same time. And I'm about to show you guys how to do that. So, first of all, you need to go into your coaching adjustments and set your zone drops to whatever you want. For me, I'm going to go ahead and use 20 for flats, 5 for curl flats, 5 for hooks. Now, you can set your safety zones, doesn't really make a big difference. So, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to come out in cover 9. I really do like cover 9 a lot because, it definitely has its uses in defending bunch formations and certain route concepts that are very, 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 very common on this game. Now, you guys can see when I break the huddle, my zone drops are on. As you can see, I have my soft squat, my flat zone is set to 20, and the curl flat or the seam, the purple zone is set to 5, and the hooks are set to 5 as well. Now, you can just check this to make sure your zone drops are on by pulling up your play art, and it's going to literally show you where each zone is dropping to on the field. So if I go ahead and snap the ball right now, as you guys can see here, cover 9 is supposed to be a match defense because, well, any defense that has quarter flats, soft squats, those types of zones typically are match, right? But you'll see that because I have my zone drops on, there's no matching occurring. So what can we do here if we have our zone drops on, but we want to play match? Well, it's actually very simple. And if you're enjoying this content and you want more like this, make sure you subscribe to the channel and drop me a like on the video. So there are situations where, you want to play zone, you want to play match. So there are certain situations where it's going to be more beneficial for you to play zone than match, and others where you'd rather play match than zone. So I'm going to teach you not only how to go from zone drop, zone to match, but then I'll teach you how to go back from match to zone so you can switch up your defense as needed, as you need, as you see fit, right? So let's say a situation like this, I have my zone drops on, and the offense is hitting me with some sort of corner out concept that is giving me problems, and I really need to go to match. But unfortunately, you guys can see I have my zone drops, and maybe I'm getting no huddled and I'm just not really able to change it up what I need to do. Well, here's what you do. Real quick, guys, if you want to dominate Madden 26 and win more games, check out my VIP membership on Sportsgamerz.com. This is where I post all my premium content, including all the offensive and defensive ebooks I release all year long, in addition to premium Madden Vault weekly tip updates. You will learn the proven strategies thousands of players have used to win more games, and over 99% of my members say that they win more games with my tips. Click the link in the description to join now and start winning more games today. So, when you break the huddle, or you're just on the field, and you want to go to match from zone drop, what you do is you reset your play. So, in order to reset your play, you hit square, or basically the audible button, depending upon your system. And once you do that, you'll see a menu pop up, and you'll see the reset button, or the reset play. For me, that is L2. I'm going to hit L2. Now, if you look at the play art, you will see that I no longer have zone drops on, because if you look at these hook zones and the flat zones, they are not dropping to the depth I set my zone drops. This means I've effectively canceled my zone drops, and now I'm back in match. So if I was just to I'll call a few plays, you'll see that my matching is back on. If you guys take a look at the replay, you'll see that all the defenders, they did match. Now, did the in route get open? Yes, but the match is turned back on. So taking a look at the replay here, you can see that my defenders effectively went from zone drop to match just by resetting my play. As you see here, everything got matched, and that is what we're looking for. So this is extremely good to know because a lot of players do abuse these corner out concepts online, and zone drop just does not defend them. So if you do have your zone drops on, and you see, okay, someone's killing me. Let me go to match. You can do that by resetting your play, and you'll see, just as I was explaining, now our match is turned back on, and we're good. Now, the issue with this is there are bombs for match coverage. Oh, let's say you're playing somebody good, right? Match is definitely good against certain route combos, but it's not something you want to run all game. The main reason for that is it can get bombed and abused by certain route combos, looks, formations. So let's say that you just locked up a corner out concept, but then somebody notices that it's a good player and you get bombed. See, that's the problem with match. Anybody who tells you to run match all game long, do not listen to them. There's a time and a place. So you get bombed. What do? You guys can see, bam, that's what I'm talking about. We're hit over the top. That's a touchdown. So that's why you can't just simply go and match all game long. So let's say that I reset my play, right? Once you see that somebody has a match bomb, or you're just not liking the look, alignment, or combo that you think they're going to give you, you can actually get out of match and back into zone. So here, we're in our zone. We reset our play. We're in match. I feel like I could get bombed. I don't want to give up the bomb that I just did. What do I do to get out of it? So you essentially have two options, right? You could audible back into the play we were just in, and you'll see that we came out of cover 9, okay? And by resetting the play, it turned match on. If I set cover 9 as an audible, you'll see that when I audible back into it, it essentially once again cancels match, because if you look at my flats and hook zones, now they are turned back. The zone drops is turned back on, because if you look at the flats, they're dropping deep for the soft squat, and then the hooks are about a 5-yard depth. So clearly, match turned off. So that is one option. Here is the problem, though. Even when you turn match off with zone drop, it's not 100% off. There still is going to be an element to match by the deep zone, specifically to the safety against certain route combos. So while this is definitely an option, it's not your best bet, because watch this. So yeah, none of my flat zones or hook zones match, but guess what? That corner zone by the safety on the left, it still is playing as if it was in match. So watch this. So this is the thing that nobody tells you. Even when you have zone drops on, your safeties will still match on certain route combos and looks. And here, this guy is literally doing nothing. He got glitched. And because he got glitched, guess what? We just gave up a free touchdown. You want it completely gone. So let's say that we've come out, we've reset our play, matches on, but once again, we're scared of the bomb or just a specific route combo. Well, I can get out of match 100% by just audibling into a zone play that just simply does not have any matching principles, such as cover 3 sky. So you can see my zone drops are back on. And I can shade my coverage up or down. You'll see if I have the blue flats, they're at 20. But, if I was to have the purples, they're at 5, right? So it's pretty clear our zone drops are back on. Now, the thing is just straight up zone plays, they don't have any matching left over, because the deep zones and like a cover 3, they will not match at all. So the thing you need to do is just make sure you get in a play that has no zone drop, no matching principles whatsoever, because it is very it's a common misconception that once you have zone drops on, there's no match at all. That is not completely true, as you guys have seen. That only really applies to the hooks and the flats. It is still possible to get matching reactions from deep zones, even with zone drops on or shading. So, in order to make sure you have nothing matching at all, you simply cannot be in a play that matches at all. That is really the trick. So, I hope this video helped you guys out. This is some high level shit. Make sure to smash that like button if it did. Until next time, it's your boy Duke, and I'm out of here.